What's going on, everybody? It is your boy Honcho Velli. Welcome to the 50th episode of Bullshitting with Jesse and the
Let's
Bunch.
go.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm hyped for this one. I'm
This is,
excited that it's our 50th
bro,
episode with
50 episodes, man.
Mr. Green himself over here. Like
Yes,
I'm
sir.
hyped for that.
What's up, man? How you feeling? We got AGB Green in the
I'm
building, man.
feeling good. I'm happy to be here. Thanks for inviting me.
For sure, man. I'm glad for you being here, brother. How you been, man? How you been?
You know, I've been good. I just been, trying to expand the brand, the clover. We do the exotics. We got the bulldogs. The Frenchies, the bullies. Been traveling. Went up to New York a few times for some shows with the high tolerance.
Bro, I seen that. So
Jim Jones. Millie's.
yeah, let's hop into that a little bit, man. Like, what was that experience about, man? Like, how did that feel to be in like the presence of some of like music? One of like I'm not gonna say like real goats, but like in certain people's eyes, they are considered goats. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So really, it'd be cool, but that wasn't the first time. So like the first few times they were like smaller crowds, but important people were in there though.
Right.
So it was like, you had Jimmy Joel's in there, Manny. There was people in there,
Word.
So obviously I was nervous more at first because I ain't really getting to performing yet. You know what I mean? I did a couple videos, a couple tapes, but performing, like especially like traveling, I didn't do it. So like I was nervous at first. Obviously I still did it. People tell me they didn't know I was nervous for, except the people that really know me. You know what I'm saying? But it'd be cool. And then that New York one, like on 420, they do the weed, like Hot Tolerance does the weed. So it's like they do this like big bash, you feel me? And like this dude Joe, he always hits me when there's an opportunity. So I'm like, yeah, I gotta do this one. So we did it. Me and Noah went up there. You know what I mean? Tommy Cole came and dude Brad Supreme Team. He does the bullies too. You feel me? And we just it was a good time though. Millie's was in there, grind hard. You know what I mean? There was people that there was everybody's there. It's high tolerance weed, so like
so it's like
everybody's in the building. I did my performance, and like when you're unknown and shit, like when you're unknown, like because you can see it with the other unknown or the unknown unsigned orders or whatever, however you want to call it. Like it takes something to get the people to even pay attention to you. You feel me? Like
Yeah, I mean we've all been to like the concerts where the people that are opening up and nobody knows who they are. There's like three people standing there listening, and then oh, here comes Lil Wayne, and everybody all of a sudden shows up.
Like so, it's like so. What all I was saying is though. So when you're looking at the crowd, some people don't look at the crowd. I don't know, but when you're looking at the crowd and you can see those individual reactions,
You actually pulled some people in.
Like, just keep doing what you do.
I really love witnessing like through social media and stuff, seeing that it seems like you took a different route to I don't want to necessarily say this like this is your major goal or anything, but like a different route to your success with music, whereas like most of the people do like the same kind of stuff where it's like music videos, songs, promote, and like local shows. Like you're not, I mean, like I'm sure you've done some local shows, but you're like more on the move of like, I when I see you doing shows on social media, you're like not even close to the state. and you're mostly always either the show's sponsored by a weed company or it's at a weed festival of some sort. Like that's nowadays that's like a very smart way to go about it.
That's what we like to do. So we want to be around those people.
Yeah.
And I do music, so like why not bring that to the table as well? So
and it's the perfect environment for it.
Exactly. And then on the other hand, and not being around here is like I don't know. I don't really do anything around here,
Yeah.
There's not much to do.
Yeah, that's
That's a very valid point. I agree.
This place has been like on a steady decline in some aspects.
Yeah, but there's some good artists. I mean, I would say everybody just keep being consistent. You know, you got
Yeah,
your
and
podcast.
that's the crazy thing is like we have so much raw, untapped talent and
There's a lot of
potential
shit.
around
It
here.
is, man.
You got to find that genuine person. I wouldn't say with like. First off, it's so divided, you know. So like that in itself is an issue.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You see that picture with Peasy and Babyface and all them. That doesn't happen around here. You know what I'm
Hell
saying?
no,
Yep.
man. Them boys stayed down till they really came up, bro. And like that's what's that I find that sad too, man. It's like you just said, bro. Like you don't see that happen.
Yeah.
It's like why couldn't it though? Like why can't motherfuckers just put pride
We
aside?
ain't going
I
down
don't know
that
if
rabbit
it's
hole.
well, a lot of it I would have said probably comes down to money.
True. True.
Yeah, a lot of it comes down to money, and you know, everybody wants to be this, everybody wants to be that, but like everybody gets a ring, and you could do your own thing. Like Tristan Thompson gets 100 million now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like, you know, but everybody's in the moment. Everybody got people to feed in the moment too, though. So
Yeah, another thing, we was talking about the one day is around here nobody wants to be a part of a team. They want you to be a part of their team.
yeah, yeah, for sure. And that's another thing. Like, I guess team is a good word for it, obviously, but like me and bro, like all the bros in Clover, we're friends. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like we're just genuinely friends. So
Yeah, it's like mutual support all across the
yeah, so
board.
like, all that doesn't matter. I guess you feel me? Like, and like I don't expect. I mean, everybody should expect to get it themselves or do whatever they got to do and play their role to be
Yeah,
whatever anyway. So
it
like,
takes a village.
what if this person wasn't here, or what if that person was? You know what I mean? Like he can only probably provide that opportunity. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or something like that. Pass it to you in the corner. You feel me?
So where did your musical journey start? Like what caused you to want to do music? What do you think your first memory of you actually
Doing music.
not even necessarily doing music, like you have a memory of you like as a kid sitting down at a piano or something and like you
Yeah.
fucked with it.
So, like as in making it, not really. I mean, early, but not really early. Like me, Kenny Poole, you know, Noah Brown. We all had a rap group early, like dumb early. Like I forget what it was called. We was like 13, 12, 13. We was probably rapping before that, for real, but earliest memory, we just we had a rap group, bro. Like we was rapping the third grade, just rap. So then just doing music, probably like as I'm hearing it, like Rod Wave and them are doing different stuff like rapping. I probably rap my whole life, but like doing different type of music. You know, Kanye, Drake were probably the first ones, but to really NBA YoungBoy and Rod Wave, Lil Durk, just bringing that different type
Slowly
of melodic,
taking
yeah,
like
that
the
melodic route.
the hood rap to like, and I like that, yeah, because it's like even have you ever heard of Taliban Duda? Yeah, like he's really good with it. Tuzi in his own respect, but he kind of stays more on the romantic side.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, once
sure.
that wave started hitting, it was like a whole new, like it opened up doors for a lot of people because there's a lot of people that would probably rather make that kind of music, but was so
Afraid.
not afraid,
It's just-
expected.
It wasn't even really.
Yeah,
that
it
was
wasn't
R&B.
thought of.
Yeah, it was R&B. Somebody
Yeah.
like I would say like Drake and Kanye probably first one to slide,
Yeah.
kind of singing.
Yeah, 808 and Heartbreaks.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
kind of singing
kinda. Yeah.
on a rap
But even
beat.
then, people was trying to label some of those songs as R&B
Yeah.
or love songs.
Absolutely.
Marvin's Room was definitely a love song,
Yeah, that's
but
a love
it was hard. I don't know why. Like
Oh yeah.
So when was your first time actually like getting in the booth, like getting
2020.
shit done? Oh, really?
2020.
damn, so only 3 years ago.
Yeah, I got out the Air Force because bro was already doing music. So like he did it, he dropped the digits and all that, and then we got in the studio. Tommy had opened his first studio in Connersville, like when it really first started. You feel me? And like we was just there. We was recording. We recorded "Ain't No Love" there time after time. We recorded our first songs there. We got a master elsewhere, but up in Connersville, Tolman, and then he moved over to Redstone, and then DJ Afterthought, um, bro had knew him. We would have one up there, and he seen we was kind of taking it serious. Like he was like, I'm not just gonna record y'all because I don't really do this. You feel me? Like we'll give you my man's number, and then that's when I locked in with Sean up at ID.
Oh fuck yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So now, whenever you actually first got into the booth, were you guys still kind of? Now I know this was long time past. Was it still kind of like the rap group, or by then was that completely?
That was
Done
dead. That was
for.
when we was young. So AGB was me, Noah, my cousin Mont. You feel me? Just always getting bread. It's just more of an attitude. You know,
Yeah.
AGB Green, always getting bread. Like just something we try to do, something we
Yeah.
aspire to do. You feel me? So and then I forget what was you saying.
I was just curious if
Oh yeah, it wasn't a group though. And then we did AGB, and then me and Noah, boys will be boys, and then Clover's where we're from. So that's where all the Clover originated. We was
hell
like,
yeah.
let me do Clover. Then we just, what I mean? Now
for a
we do
while I
Clover.
was curious. I didn't know if that was like you guys' brand or
It's a
if
street
that
brand.
was a brand that like
No, that's us.
That's dope.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's
from the
dope as
street.
hell.
So everything you see is original. Everything you see is thought of by either him or me,
yeah, that's fire.
or like people around us. You know.
So what caused you to get into, all of these other different businesses?
More money. There's more money in the growth, and also because different hats. Like I got a hat on, everybody's seeing it all the time. So it's like different promotion. Something to stand behind, something to give people a reason to, be a fan or be a hater, whatever you want to be.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I was just curious, like, um, obviously we all enjoy Bud, but it was like what made you decide like that was the lane? Or like how did you even get into it?
Yeah. So it's just something I've always been into it.
Mm.
So it's just something to capitalize on as it's growing in the real world. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Outside of the world we live in. You know what I'm saying? Now that it's growing in more of like a you know what I'm saying? Like legal in a legal way.
Yeah,
Nowadays.
get a head start on it.
Now it's just about, oh, you seen this here, so you know that they came from the bottom and built this, and now that they're allowed to do what you're allowed to do, they did it. You know what I'm saying? And that can be cause for supporting itself.
And how's it going? I mean,
Yeah,
seems like it's doing great.
plans. You know, don't plan on stopping. Just plan on keep growing, expanding. Hopefully,
How many different flavors you think you guys have come up with up to now?
we got 5 new ones right now. So you know what I'm saying. Over 10, 15, easy. Like we got a lot of flavors.
Fuck yeah.
Over that, we had a couple drops.
Oh, yeah.
And how about the bullies side of things?
Oh yeah, so that's really my man's thing. You know what I mean? But I definitely have 2 dogs. I got a Frenchie and a bully. You know, I just had a bully not take. You know what I'm saying? So she was supposed to have puppies. We had took her to one of the top studs in the world. And she just didn't happen to get pregnant that time.
Yeah.
So
Isn't it rough like
come around.
paying that much money?
Well, it's a respectable game.
Yeah.
People understand that's just like human. A dog doesn't get pregnant every time. They're not just going. Most good people that do good business aren't gonna. It's just they'll do it again. You know what I mean? So it's not really about anything. But
See, and
they're
that
going good,
was and that was something that I was curious about because like I've always been into like full-blooded dogs. Like I had 2 full-blooded Shar-Peis. I have a full-blooded Rottweiler now. So I've always been into like the breeder world, but never knew anything
Yeah.
too much about it.
There's a whole world. Like you can learn. Like I've been learning. You know,
Yeah.
I was 6 months ago. I was clueless. You know.
Like I had a problem with a lot of rot breeders not even wanting to sell me a female. Like just purely like they wanted to keep the females.
Yeah, the best female. For the most part, people want to breed again to the
Yeah.
best female and produce
And
the
that's
best dog.
I was looking for a female for my daughter. I wanted a nanny dog for.
Yeah.
So it was like I'm hitting up like 5-6 different rot breeders, and they're all like, "Nope, not getting rid of females." I'm like, "You gotta be shitting me."
Males, you know, can be dominant.
So you were talking a little bit about being in the Air Force. Now what made you want to go do that?
I think it was. I think it was like a long, rash decision. You know, just trying to do something rather than just go to Cal or something.
I feel that, man.
And then they do free school. You know, they talk about traveling, so a bunch of reasons in one. They
Right.
pay you.
Right.
But I never planned on retiring or anything. So when I had to make evasive maneuvers,
I feel it. It was that time.
yeah,
Executive business decisions.
I had to get up out of there.
Well, at least it definitely sounds like your initial reason for going was like definitely to like better yourself in
Yeah.
more ways than the usual.
Yeah,
Because like a lot of people, I understand if someone isn't built for that kind of shit, then it is what it is. I get that. But like a lot of people will stick around and like they could have definitely gotten more out of going and
Yeah.
just serving a little bit to get those perks than to stay, because then they don't end up going to college anyway, and you know what I mean,
Yeah.
they end up stagnant, and it's like, damn bro,
Living
you had a
in-
chance to
living in-
really do more.
that life. That's how it happens, though. So you gotta be willing. You gotta be motivated. You gotta find some type of reason to want to do those things too. So I just try to. My reason is just trying to be better than than I was the day before.
Yeah,
So I
definitely.
don't even think too much about it. I just do what I think's right. It's not really too much of a thought for me. Sometimes it's the wrong decision. It's never malicious.
Right. As long as it's done with pure intent, that's all that matters.
No, I get that, and I respect that though, because it's like you're truly following your gut.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it might, like you said, it might not be the right decision, but it wasn't done maliciously. You were like genuinely following your gut, and that's what a lot of people are raised like. You know what I mean? A lot of
Yeah.
fucking people tell you, for anything, trust your gut, and some people
Absolutely.
don't take it literal. But it seems like you 100% live your life by that.
Nah, I mean, I think about things. But
Well, yeah, but I mean, when you're thinking about shit, your gut's gonna give you that.
yeah,
Which way?
just what you decipher is right and wrong. But people, that's different for everybody. So you never know.
There be real blurred lines between that. Like you might be like, that was wrong, and another person be like, no, I knew that shit again.
Yeah.
So it's a real blurred line between that. But I understand exactly what you mean by it, though.
Yeah. I mean, I think most people try to live that way. I don't think most people, unless they have some type of emotion towards you,
Yeah,
like some type of negative emotion towards you.
which is it's a good percentage of people, but you gotta let that shit kind of flow over your shoulder. Cause just like anywhere you go, like you're gonna have that randomness. Like I don't like you. I don't even know you.
Yeah.
Can't please everybody.
Yeah.
Like why are you wearing that like that? It's my clothing, and when I wear it,
Why are you asking?
Yeah, like
So I know we was
I wear what I want.
talking a little bit before the cameras turned on. You said you had just removed a lot of your music.
Oh yeah.
What prior to that, what was the most recent thing that you had dropped?
I ain't dropped in a minute. I think it was Cold Blooded. It was just like a random little YouTube video. I didn't put it on all the platforms because the reason I had to slow it down because I don't understand all the business. Obviously, I'm not from that, you know.
Yeah.
So like, trying to get more knowledgeable on that, and cause I was getting a little copyright emails and stuff. I'm like, let me chill out before something I don't even understand happens. And then, cause I mean, I don't get a billion streams, you know what I mean? So like, I don't know why. I don't know who seen it to where it was, you know what I mean? Obviously the owner or something. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
they was like, yo, bro, like I need some coin for that or something.
Yeah. So, and then I didn't really know. You know what I mean? I just try to figure that out, and then when I figure that out, like I'm figuring it out though. You know what I mean? So this summer I'm coming with a lot more stuff. You know, I'm gonna put it all back up, figure that out. You know what
Oh
I mean?
yeah.
But,
Cross all the T's, dot all the I's, make
yeah,
sure it's
literally.
straight.
The soup.
Soup, what's going on, my man? Hopefully you're still in here.
Still
Sorry, I'm a
soup.
little late on the comments. We were in some pretty good convo.
Yeah, I ain't seen none of that.
But as far as you said this summer, you got a lot more coming up. What are your plans as of right now,
Like musically
in general?
in general. So just be consistent in what I do. You know what I mean? I still make a lot of music. I go to school for music, audio
Right,
production.
we were talking about that.
Yeah,
Bro.
so
Oh,
I
yeah.
go to school for audio production. I was thinking about moving to LA at one point. You know what I mean? And then I didn't. And then I'm 24 though, so
I didn't even think you was that young, bro. I thought you was older than me.
yeah,
No
I'm
lie.
24.
Oh,
So
damn.
it's just just taking life where I think what I think makes sense in the moment.
You still
you
got
know?
a lot of time and you're already well ahead of the game. You know what I mean? Like you're doing good for your age, I promise.
I appreciate it. And then we I forget. Yeah, I go to school for it. Just trying to be consistent. Um, with my litters tape, you're gonna be seeing. I got my own dog page. CM Bulls Green.
I
CM
follow
Bulls
that.
underscore Green.
I follow it.
So like you could you'll see the dogs. You'll see my growth. Cause this is just the beginning for me. And
Yeah, I'm definitely excited to see how everything goes with that because, like I said, when I first started seeing all the Clover stuff popping up and everything, I was like, "Damn, I've never heard of this brand." And then I'm like, "Well, fuck yeah, at least like they're,"
Yeah.
because I didn't know it was your shit. So I'm like, "Hell yeah, at least they got him on shows and shit. Like
Yeah.
they making him shake right now. Fuck yeah."
Yeah.
And then like as I just kept seeing it progress and progress and here, fuck yeah. Like you out here just doing it on every step. He was like, fuck that. I'm gonna do my own fucking weed and then I'm gonna do my own shows and we gonna fucking blow it up. Hell yeah.
Trying for sure. You never know who's watching. I was just in the bar the other night and some dude ran. Some dude. I know him, but you would never know. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, he was just like, where all your music at? It was
Like,
just a
damn,
surprise.
you following. Like, all right,
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Because it ain't happened too long, maybe a week or two. I just was like, let me take this down. I'm busy in life and that music, you know.
It's good that you got a business mind to it though, to where you decided like if you're getting these copyright notices, like let me put this down, let me get it figured out, let me do the business end of
Hell
this.
yeah.
Because
I want to pay if anything.
yeah, because
I mean,
there's a lot of motherfuckers around here that don't even check
Yeah.
to see if they had gotten a copy. You know what I mean? They put a song out on YouTube, and only thing they do is go to youtube.com to check the views. They don't even know what a creator dashboard is.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, oh yeah. This was on like my distro kid. Or
Oh
whatever.
yeah.
They had something
Even worse. Hell,
That's even
they
worse,
probably
yeah.
couldn't figure out a distro kit.
I was like, yeah, let me figure this out because
That's
I
like,
don't even know what it means.
that's
I mean,
like,
I know what the
yeah.
gist of it is, but I don't know. Like,
That's like, I don't know shit about it, bro.
I'm not getting paid, bro. You
I
feel
don't
me? Like,
fuck-
I'm not.
bro. That's why I'm
Like,
like,
you feel
I
me? I
don't
just do
really
it for
mess
the
with
for the
distro.
for the do it. You feel
yeah,
me? Like,
bro.
but I guess every step of it gotta, you know what I mean?
Like,
Cause like I never got, I don't get no dollars. You feel me? I
you're
don't
not monetizing it,
Yeah.
or is that how they say it? Monetizing it?
monetize.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't. I don't even know how to monetize it. You feel
I
me?
don't
Like if
either,
you sell
bro.
a
That's why I'm
CD,
like,
that's what I know. You feel me? I don't really know
Yeah.
that. So I gotta learn like, cause if I'm gonna start buying stuff, cause I already pay a fortune in recording.
right.
You feel me? So if I'm gonna start buying more stuff, I gotta figure out how to, and that's where the branding
You gotta
comes
make
in
it
and
make
stuff
sense.
too, because you know, as you do music, more and more people do start to know you. So it's like you gotta give them something that they could take with them. You know what I mean? Whether it's a weed pack or a hat. You know
What's even more fire is once you start doing music videos again, you're literally gonna be fucking cross promoting all of your shit.
what I mean? Yeah.
You'll be rocking your
Yeah.
brand, smoking your bud, having your dogs
Yeah.
in the video.
Yeah, that's
As
lit.
that stuff, that yeah, we think about that. You know what I mean?
That's
I think
lit.
about that. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? So it's been other things been growing as I've been, and I've been making a lot of.
Let's
music,
work
you
on a
know?
water company. Let's do bottled water together.
Yeah, that I seen I was on Mark Wahlberg's page and I was like he got a water company too, so everybody's
Does he?
doing that. So I would assume it's
crazy.
hard to get into the stores. How would we grow? Just on feet, like person to person, direct
We'll sell it.
peer to peer, or how would we online? Like how
I
would we
could
sell
probably
it?
get it into a couple restaurants.
Couple restaurant, go to restaurant route.
Like I could get it into like the Stone House and Braddock's and shit.
Definitely good. That would be crazy. Just to go out there. Hey, you want to try our new water? Like, yeah,
Just
this
go
is.
drop off a
What
couple
you think
cases.
what you think the cost of production and filtering water is?
Who knows?
I know that I think it's a reverse osmosis system and shit. Like my boy Shad's into like the healthiest, cleanest water you can drink, and like he knows about these machines that you got to get and shit. And I think in total it was like 10 or 15 grand for it. It's like, but after that, realistically, tap water, just you know what I mean. We're gonna have a high as fuck water bill, but it's fine because we're
10, 15 grand for that machine.
mm,
Then the continuous
Like
the
cycles and shit.
continuous packaging cost. No matter what, you have to package every
yeah.
bottle. Where do we get water from? Do we just go get some and then we clean it? Like, I don't know the process. You would have
Yeah, I don't either.
Yeah.
With
That's
He's like,
something.
what do we do next? He's
Yeah.
like, we
I
got
have
this.
very limited information.
Yeah.
So this is where we use Google.
I'm new. I don't know.
I usually like
We'll
that.
have
Exactly
my
where you
assistant
go.
contact your assistant.
And that's
We'll
why
have a meeting.
we do what we do too. We do what we know. You know, my sister, I tried to do something with my sister, Cloud9 Beauty.
Mm.
You know what I mean? So I try to learn other things as I go too. You know what I'm saying? She does permanent makeup and
Oh hell yeah!
eyebrows. You know what I mean? So I mean, yeah, eyebrows. Yeah,
Man, she's just shit.
yeah. She don't. I mean, yeah, she's an esthetician, so she can
Okay.
give you facial.
Oh,
She can
okay.
do all that, but you know what I mean? She's picky. You know what I mean? She wants to do the permanent makeup. So
Mhm.
you know what I mean? I tell her don't limit herself, but you know, I only know so much.
Yeah, I'm always. I don't know why I'm always interested in investing new things.
Yeah, because it makes you money. You know, and then you can always sell it too. So that's why, you know, and then you probably take an interest in learning it once you're invested in it.
Yeah, I'll start talking to someone and they'll bring up a good idea, or I'll say something. I'll be like, "Bro, we could do that." Like,
You can do anything if you get the
That's
money behind it for sure.
that's how this happened.
yeah.
That is
Is
literally.
we kind of just said, bro, we could do that, and then that week
I
is
decided
what
I
we
wanted to
did.
build a green screen room to do music videos and shit,
Yeah.
and I
Damn,
I knew I was gonna fucking miss it.
We always do it.
Like it doesn't make much sense that someone has all this stuff and there's not like a team of people that. I mean, y'all got a little small team, you know what I mean? But like, you know what I mean? Like more community, you know what I mean? Like it's in the middle of town. Right?
That's the big
That's the
thing. Is
biggest
it
thing.
is hard. I mean, I'm thankful for the support we do have,
Right.
but it is hard to get local support. Like motherfuckers.
That's why y'all ask me why I do the show. I don't be wanting to say nothing, you feel me? But it's weird out here. You know what I mean? Like,
bro, it's walking.
what are you hating about? You know what I mean? Like, I don't even care. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? What are
and
we
it's
thinking of?
crazy because like we try to support everyone. You know what I mean?
I see y'all. You know what I mean?
Even people that like might not support us, I'll still try to support that. You know what I mean? It's just it's
hard.
strange. Like you said, it's weird. We don't.
Yeah. Yeah, bro. I don't even, I don't even get into all that.
But hey,
That's
I'll-
why I just do what I do, and hopefully what I do is, you know what I mean? No, it does. It benefits me and what I got going on.
yeah,
You know what I mean? So like, you know, doing whatever here or doing whatever there. You know what I mean?
yeah. I mean, it makes
Is it even helping at this point? You know what I mean? Like, is it? You know what I mean? So that's why I was like, this is local. You know what I mean? But it's on the internet, and like, you know what I mean. This is a different crowd that
yeah,
I might not even understand. Like, it got to be smart for me too. You know what I mean? Like, and out here, it just doesn't be seeming smart. You know what I mean? You can
yeah,
tell y'all are genuine people. You're just trying to grow, be consistent, and do your thing. You know what I mean? Like, there's not. You can just tell by people's Snapchats that they're not doing that. You know what I mean? Like, what are you doing?
yeah. It's the only
What are you
thing
talking
we
about,
can
bro?
do is keep building
Mhm.
and I guess try to make the community better so that hopefully in the future it's not like that for the next generation. That's why I opened up the card shop and decided, try to start giving the younger kids something to do. When we were younger, we had card shops all over the place. We had at least two different arcades. Now, mind you, I'm 31, so I'm a little bit older. We had pocket change in the mall. We had the Max. Like,
There was Sunny's.
there was shit
there
to
was,
do.
Yeah, we're trying to coach the Brownsville football team. Me and a couple of the bros. We trying to coach one of the little age groups, a little tackle football.
Hell yeah.
So, you know, try to stay involved in the community too.
Yeah, because we
That's
don't.
nothing better than seeing the kids happy.
Fuck yeah.
So like, me, the family, and the kids, just kids, like, we're kids. You know what I mean? Like, what's better than
That's
kids being happy, I
tomorrow.
guess.
Tomorrow I gotta go to my daughter's school barbecue.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go kick it with them
Mhm.
for a little bit.
School barbecue's dope too. I was like,
Right.
when's Memorial Day? That's coming up. Is that what that's for?
No, it's just
They're just literally going
just some
to
random shit.
parent get together barbecue.
I'll go get a free fucking lunch.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, kick it with my daughter for half
Barbecue,
an hour and get a free lunch.
burgers, and
Go back to school for lunch.
And that means we might have to go get off work early.
Yeah.
What the?
Damn,
Ain't a better day.
that sucks, doesn't it?
Yeah, gosh
Yeah.
darn it. I wish I had to work all
Yeah,
day.
I liked being wet from the power washer.
Okay. He said, "This is the greatest experience of my life."
All right, so back to it. What is your plan as far as like when you do start dropping music? Do you have a mixtape in mind or like an album, or are you just gonna slowly like release your older stuff and then work on something afterwards?
yeah. So I'm just gonna see me. I'm probably more gonna just. I've thought about it heavily, actually. You know what I mean? Because you never know what to do. Because it's just what you want to do at the end of the day. You know what I mean? There is a strategy to it, but I'm not. I don't know the strategies. You know what I mean? So at first I was just dropping those tapes, like, you know what I mean, and then videos along with it, just trying to do what for. It all comes down to money too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Shit ain't no game. Like, nobody's doing nothing for free with
Oh
for
yeah,
quality.
shit's invested at this
Yeah.
point.
Yeah, for quality. You know what I mean? I don't want to just put out nothing. Like, I enjoy my music, so I be feeling like I know another person can enjoy it, but you got to give them quality at the same time. Like, I don't watch nothing that's not at the par. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I don't watch. You know what I mean? I don't. Why would I do that? You know what I mean? There's all this. There's a million people in the world putting out quality. So
Mhm.
like, why would I watch something that's not quality? You're not even putting it. You're not even putting it. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, if you're
well,
not
you're not.
taking
Why
the
would I take
time.
the time if you're not taking the time? You know what I
Yeah,
mean? So it's like,
most definitely.
so I just, I think now that I just set out a plan, I think probably starting around this summer, after summer, I just what other things going on in my life, I just like to time things up, so I can't give definitive dates. But when I start, I want to be consistent again. I don't want to play around. I don't want to, cause I never really just drop one video and just leave it, you know. So I want to follow that pattern of like maybe one a month, maybe one or two a month, or maybe two, or maybe two one. Maybe leave it alone. Maybe they're tired of me, but then I give them one. Just keep doing it. So you know what I mean. And I don't have that cameraman. I want to. You know what I mean. If we had a cameraman and somebody to, I can give a camera and you know what I mean. We'd have the day in the life. So we'd have all that. You know what I mean. Like there's really no teamwork. You know what I mean. Like I don't. It's me and one other person. Like on like a clover thing. Like I got my girl and I got my mom. You know what I mean? I ain't saying that, but I'm saying like as in like a real team.
You only got like
So
the one
like
person.
yeah, if you don't have that type of support, you're paying for it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like even if you paid for a camera, somebody has to hold the camera. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like, someone has to hold the camera. So like you just gotta make sure you gotta be. Well, me, I just made sure I had the budget for it and make sure I prepared for it. Now I can say that very soon I'll be able to be consistent how I want to be instead of just putting out things. So I want to do video. You know what I mean? If it's everything that's super legitimized and you know what I do.
Hey, my man JP.
Yeah, appreciate it.
JP was good, bro.
I just drop video.
Ain't seen this man in a month of Sundays.
That's what I was trying to do. Just drop videos all the time. Give them something to look at. You know what I'm saying, and something to relate to. And just keep working and then just keep doing that boom 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 because the reason I think like that is because somebody had told me it was just like yeah you got good songs but dropping a tape when you don't have the right type of resources behind it, like I don't have nobody posting every day with me. I don't have like 50 people, you know what I'm saying, like
Yeah.
so when you don't have those resources you're not putting that same time in that you would with us. Like you might be putting time in with a tape, but say you had triplets. It's hard to tend to 3 songs financially or emotionally or anything or 3 babies.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? As opposed to one. You could like they said Fetty Wap. I'm not specifically saying I would take that route. Like, I would still drop or I don't know what he was doing. But they said like he just posted Trap Queen every day for 3 years.
Mm.
He just put all his emotion and all his time into that song. He knew that song was the one. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that's how I would go about it or would have went about it, but that's how he did it. You know what I mean? Because like you got to really put that. It's hard to put that much time into every song. Like if I drop, like you probably can't name 5 songs off anybody's tape. You know what I mean? Because it's hard to.
Yeah.
But you can name a million singles because you can put a single on the radio. You never play an album a million times in a row. The only person they do that for is Drake, The Weeknd. You know what I mean? Like,
Wow, me too. Shit.
Yeah, no, I definitely feel you there. Yeah, it kind of does seem like the days of mixtapes
yeah,
are long gone. It's either an album or just a bunch of singles with videos.
you'll
Bro, you
never
see
hear
that?
somebody come at to and be like, "Yo, that tape he dropped is hard."
They're gonna be like, what are you
You
talking
know,
about?
you never, you don't. Nobody comes up to you no more like, "Yo, you hear the Carter 3?" Nobody comes up to you. You hear It'll, it's a heartbreak. No, it's
Yeah, it's
yo. Did you
specific
hear
song
that?
names.
Did you hear that In a Minute, Baby?
Yeah.
Did you hear that? My time is now, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Like, type
Yeah.
shit,
Did you know that? Did you hear that? I Hate Young Boy, but I can't name. I can't name the tapes.
Yeah, it's just,
I listen to Young
well, I
Boy.
think that was like
I
the
listen to
last.
Dirt. I can't.
I think that was like the last time Mito or some shit like that. But like that's what I'm saying, bro. We don't even have mixtape platforms anymore. All the mixtape platforms are dead. We don't have Spot or Spinrilla no more. We don't
We
have
got Dat Piff.
That's dead, bro.
No, it
It's
ain't.
yes, it is.
No, it ain't.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
There
so
was literally just a post about it like 2 or 3
it was,
days ago.
yeah, that was a spoof thing.
Oh,
I promise you.
all right. I was about to say, bro, we can go back on the base for this, but Spinrilla, we lost that. My mixtapes, we ain't got that. Like, so it's kind of hard to even say like who's making mixtape like type shit anymore when everybody's doing singles or literally just going straight to albums. And I'm like, bro, where are the tapes? Where's your EPs at? Like,
Yeah, I would never say. I never say I dropped an album yet because I never really went. See, I never even went back and like, yeah, I need to fix this part. Like, I never really perfected a whole project. Like, really
Right.
sat down and shit cost some money, bro. Get in there, do what I need to do, and
he said, I'm in them out.
do what I need to do, make it adequate. You know what I mean?
Right.
I like my music. You know what I mean? So,
So that matters,
but
man.
when I do sit down and, cause I'm learning how to do that. You know what I mean? So if I hear a instead of you know what I mean, I
Mhm.
can go back and do that. But you know what I mean? I'm not all the minute little discrepancies. That's not even art all the time.
So what's it like going to school for music production now?
Right now I'm learning how to make beats, so you know what I mean. I'll be able to do anything that I want to do. Like, I won't even have to think about all that stuff I was just telling you about.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like if I hear a beat I like, I buy it. But if I don't have to. I could go write a rap and then say it however I thought about saying it,
Yeah.
like however I think about saying it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Where are you going? Like, where are you enrolled at?
I'm online at LA Film. That's why I was thinking about
Okay.
moving there. I think that's why I got sidetracked one time. I was thinking about moving there because I was thinking about going in person, but I just went online.
Um, how long have you been going?
Uh, since January, January, December or January.
Okay, so it pretty
Yeah.
much started like
Yeah,
the
when I
beginning of
was
the year.
like, man, I need to learn how to do this.
And how long are the classes? Is it a year, 2 years?
Uh, I can get my bachelor's. It's a college, you know.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you are probably gonna do a full 4 years.
Yeah.
Oh fuck yeah,
Yeah.
hell yeah. Um, what's Did you like look far into the curriculum? Like, give me a rough draft of like what's some of the shit that they're gonna have you going through.
So, I did I mean, so far I've learned how to use Logic Pro. You know what I'm saying? And then did a little keyboards and all that, like the keys and making beats, doing that. Learned about a little bit of copyright and stuff like that, like just digital literacy, you know. But down the line, they teach you some things with Pro Tools. Teach you how to they give you all those 3 year licenses. It comes with its own studio. You know what I mean? Like the class, they send you
That shit
everything
is
you
so
need.
And that's the fire
You know what I
thing
mean?
too, is like not only are you gonna be able to learn how to do all that shit, but like they're gonna give you all the plugins that like realistically you're gonna
That you need.
use,
Period.
and they're gonna teach you how to use them.
Like
So once you
they
do
said,
come
hits been
back into it,
they said hits been created on software much less capable than this stuff. So you know what I mean. We're giving you the stuff
yeah,
that you need to be able to
do that
you know what I
shit.
mean, do the class. You know what I mean,
Yeah.
become what you need to become. So I just yeah, I'm just doing that. And they say they're going to teach a little bit of Pro Tools, a little bit of music marketing and music business. Just understanding. Um, I don't know. I haven't got into it. I'm hoping it's just things I want to know.
yeah. Um, They mentioned like you're gonna get to go through like the mastering process.
Yeah, for sure.
Awesome.
I think
Good
that's in the
shit.
bachelor's program.
Yeah, because that's like
But I don't know. They could touch on it and do this, that, and now and then. I don't know. You feel me?
yeah.
But something something I'm looking forward to exploring.
You think you'll end up attempting to pursue schooling further for it after the bachelor's?
Mm, no, I probably do other things. Like I'm into different things too. I just need to be able to do it.
Yeah.
I'm not even. I already paid for my songs to get mastered and stuff. So if someone's going to give me a better sound, then by all means. But if I'm going to pay for it, if I'm going to pay for quality that I don't want, that I can probably, you know what I mean, match or probably exceed if I put my time and effort into it, if I care that much, and and I love music, you know what I'm saying, but it also makes me care that I put money into it, you know what I mean? So you know what I mean? So if I can't get if I can't get the stems when I want stems, or say I would need the stems from you and I can't get them, then I'd be mad. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Or say you don't record the song how I want it, but well, I, I'm gonna pay for your time. I'm gonna stand. I mean, I like to think myself as a stand-up business. Like it's just like
Yeah.
you give me your time. I didn't have to come. You know what I mean? So it's like, but when you know what you want, and you're not, everybody can't provide that. You gotta find different ways. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you got different doors to
Especially, you know what I mean? It, when money's involved. You know what I mean?
Mm.
If money, emotion. You know what I mean? But mostly money.
move.
I'm not saying like cause for hard, but recording 75, 60 an hour can cause for hard times if you're overdoing it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that is another thing that I've like seen people do is try to be in the studio too much.
Yeah, I've done that. I mean, just being not. I've never been in. I can't say that. You feel me? Like
As an artist, I don't think there's like I mean
yeah. Like I like being in the studio. That's why it's like, but you have to make sacrifices and make choices for your life and your business because it's not
Yeah.
just you know what I mean. So everybody has it's about your priorities, you know.
I kind of meant in the sense of like um they kind of like exhaust their creativity. Like they'd be in there making so many songs that like after a while you could like tell.
This is that pink champagne.
Yeah, you could like tell the decline in quality after like they get like, and this is all hypothetical, they get like 5 songs in, they're fire, and then like the next 2 is like all right, and then you know what I mean, like just the decline of creativity starts, and it's like, bro, just go take a break, live life a little bit, come back.
touch grass.
Yeah.
I think that's important too. You know, to
You gotta
to
live
talk
life.
about. But if you're talking about what you know, that's a debate. You know, it's a whole different debate.
Yeah, I think what you're saying.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
I just kind of feel like
just
if you don't go live life, you don't really have a lot to speak about after a while.
I could say I could kind of agree with you. I've never personally experienced it yet, so I try to you know what I mean. I've
Yeah.
never been overly in the studio for over 24 hours or anything either.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? But I don't write everything down. But you know, when you're just talking about life or things you want to experience or things you had experienced or things you know, it's like just where you're what I guess that's where your imagination, you know what I mean? Like what you want, like or what you experience.
Yeah.
It's like how much do you have to talk about? Or it's like how much can you make up? You know what I mean? Like not because you're capping, just because this is art. You know what I mean?
Mm.
You can go in there and uh I got pop songs in my phone, you know?
Yeah.
Try to just make music. You know,
Yeah,
if you like music, you like music. Some people do it for everybody's reason is different. You know what I mean? Sometimes I get caught up in different reasons too. That's how I know.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's probably important for an artist to like experiment with different like genres too. And I don't mean as far as like going and doing a country song or nothing, but you know what I mean. Like maybe dive into the popish area,
Just
dive into an R&B, maybe do a
I'm
little
not.
bit of rock.
I
I swear to
understand.
God, I'm doing a rock song before I die. Like,
I understand Jadakiss. I would understand you doing a rock song, and I understand Jadakiss not doing a rock song.
Yeah.
You
Right.
know what I mean? But for me, it's like I'm just talking about what I could talk about in a way. You know what I mean? Like in another way,
Mm.
in another form. Like I don't know if I like my. I would say mine borders it. Borders pop and hip hop. You know what I mean? Somebody's might border pop and rock or
Yeah.
pop and country. Mine would probably border pop and hip hop probably because of my lyrics. You know what I mean? Or what I'm saying or the demeanor and the way I'm saying it. You know. You know.
where's I got that bro left?
Welcome back.
My bad.
Hey there,
Yeah.
sunshine. You feeling good?
Sometimes, bro, you gotta say
You just go to him.
I don't know if it's him or just.
Yeah, did you get to hit it?
He's had up. That's that cloud. Nah, I'm joking.
Oh man, Merc said I'm gonna green out.
Oh yeah. Nah, it's just I know my wife's not gonna be driving. She's just not gonna do it. When the sun goes down, she just don't. I could
Some
be
people
like,
got
here's
my boy
$500
$500
in the background on my joint. I ain't heard from
Days.
Twizzy in a minute.
That is
So
funny.
what's some other future endeavors that we can look out for that you got going on?
You know, anything that sounds good. You know, I've always had I definitely want to get more into the real estate. You know, I just gotta grow my other portfolio and the other things I do before I do that. My girl just got a real estate license too, so it's
Oh
just,
hell yeah.
you know I'm trying to
Yeah,
stay
congratulations
stay
for
close to
that.
that.
Congratulations. Hell yeah.
And then you know you got dogs, so you know it's hard to rent. It's hard to rent when you got dogs.
Mm.
So I just want to continue growing in that. Be consistent with the smoke. Be consistent with the music. You know what I mean? If other opportunities present itself, like you know, I've always had a thought about trying to own a home care business or something. You know, but you know, things take time. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta grow in what you know, and then you can get more freedom. You know what I mean? More freedom to get to obtain that knowledge. You know what I mean? Do different things that you thought were possible, but you know what I mean. You had to realize what it takes to do what it takes to do those things.
Is your clover merchandise like not necessarily the weed, but like
Yeah.
do you have any merchandise that like is there a website people can
So like what happened was we were trying to do a couple test runs, and one of the companies, I forget what the company's called. I would shout them out on here. It seems like they're just stealing. You know what I mean? We was gonna drop like 100 one-on-one sweatsuits. Like for you know how we try to make things. You can't. You might not be able to get cherry float again.
Yeah.
mm,
So we drop 100 one-on-one sweats, and 100, 200 people, 200 people that, and we try to add appeal to our brand. Like other people probably steal the idea. I'm saying,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, but it takes real hard work and real
Dedication,
strategy to it.
yeah.
So like
Yeah.
I feel comfortable saying whatever. You know what I mean? Like it's not because it's not really rocket science. It's dedication. You know what I mean?
yeah.
So it's just like drop 100 one-on-one sweats. We
Anyone
know
can
we're gonna
have
keep.
the
We know we're still
idea.
gonna be working for 2 years, and we're gonna be do nothing but grow. And it's quality, and it's hard, and we're going. And yeah, You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's
You
all
know,
about
so like
execution.
the next 50 of 50 T-shirt, all your friends is gonna want it too, but there's only 50 of these. And with
See, that's smart though. That's smart
50
as hell. Yeah.
but it takes time to even so like God works in mysterious ways, you know what I mean? We might not even be demanding that right now. You know what I mean? Or I think we are, you know what I mean? Me personally. But God might be like, and in a year when you find that perfect vendor and it can be consistent and you can really be on schedule for your drops, then do it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So everything's gonna work out, you know what I mean? Because we're not
Sure.
going nowhere.
Mm.
So I can say all that with confidence. You know what I'm saying? Like you might not even see it right now. You see this in physical form. You know what I mean? So you know that I'm serious. You know what I mean? Like you might not see the sweats, but they were in order. But nobody ever sees what happens in the background. You know what I mean? So different things happen. You know what I mean? Slow down your process, especially when you're starting from where we all start from.
Yeah.
We don't get no angels investing. We don't have no 10
Yeah,
people
we're
that we grew up
taking.
with helping and posting, and we don't have that. So what it comes with is trials and tribulations. You know what I mean? And everybody doesn't see those, but I think I think something greater than us times things perfectly if you stay doing what you're supposed to do.
Mm.
Stay doing what you're supposed to do. You know.
My fault that my phone has been pinging this entire time throughout this interview. I apologize. I
I
tried to
haven't
shut it
heard
off.
it, so.
I've been trying to shut that shit the fuck off.
And you said with the different strains, you usually end up dropping a different 5 every how often?
Whenever we feel that it's time.
Ah, okay, so it's just random.
Yeah, send that code, then come
That's
around and
that's fire though. It still blows my mind. I honest to God, I had no idea it was your shit. That's so awesome.
yeah.
That's we did one strain when we had the old studio, so it'd been about a year ago. And it went pretty well, but it was a whole process because it wasn't like we had a whole like grow situation. It was someone that had a strain that was like guaranteed no one else around here was gonna have.
Yeah.
So we just did our little thing.
Yeah, that's dope. Though, that in itself creates appeal, and being consistent creates,
Yeah,
what I mean, trust.
yeah, we thought it was a good way to get like the studio name out to the viewers that we would want to watch us. You know what I mean? Like if you smoke bud, then you're probably going to enjoy our podcast.
Yeah.
And you're probably not going to care if we say fuck.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Right.
I was trying to find a way that we could appeal to like the viewers that weren't going to be like, "Oh, these motherfuckers." No,
Yeah,
no, we
type
want a
shit.
good audience.
Right.
Definitely, you're going to attract what you attract, and if you don't, then that'd be odd, random people that let's see, be consistent, keep growing. 50 episodes, like,
50, bro. I still.
Yeah, I'm very thankful. Thank you for
Right,
coming
bro.
through for the 50th anniversary or 50th episode. Little celebration.
how long you plan on doing? You plan on doing it till you just move and y'all quit the studio or like whatever you do. This is a
I'd
long-term
like
thing.
to say, one day we'll be sitting here and maybe we'll have you come through for the 500th episode.
Yeah, that's dope.
Yeah.
Rick and Morty, 100,
Yeah,
100
the
episodes. 100
But
episodes, Rick and Morty.
Jesse and bullshitting and
Yeah.
bullshitting and Jesse.
Yeah, I mean, I enjoy it heavily.
Oh,
Merc's been doing the Monday live performances. That's been going really well. It's
Where
nice.
you do that at?
Right here at the
Right
green
here.
screen.
Yeah, I sorry I wasn't here Monday.
Yeah, so it's been nice getting to watch a nice little live performance every Monday. I get my own personal concert.
Facts. Honestly, because he don't do shit. It's just
You should put
us.
some money behind
How
it.
we-
You do it serious, Well, you have that so people, so it stays on the screen and so everybody sees it. Because, you know, these different things don't give everybody. Everybody doesn't see your stuff, bro. You might think that everybody does, but everybody doesn't see it.
Well, they stay up on our YouTube.
No, I'm talking about just like as you're doing it.
Oh yeah, just like the advertising for them.
As you do it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, not first time after time video. There ain't no reason to post these things, you know? Nobody watches these, but it grows.
Shit, honestly, we did. Who was it? I think it was me and Perp. We did like 2 little videos, and like we got some views on them. It was cool, and I was like, I didn't even expect motherfuckers to watch them.
Yeah, that's
It's
how
like-
it be. I, sometimes you have an expectation, though, but it's like,
Yeah,
you know,
It's-
it can't be too high around here. You just got to grow organically and stay down.
Yeah, that's my thing. Is
Because like, I
I'm
don't probably get no views around here. I would assume.
yeah, it's like I'm
Oh.
not worried about like views as far as like total views.
yeah.
I'm just thankful for like the community that we do have that comes through for like every show we do, and you know what I mean. Like we have a small gathering, and
That's
it's
dope.
starting to grow a little more and more.
That's all you can ask for. Right. Because I don't got no gathering. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that you would know of, I wouldn't know. But if you go to my Apple Music, be like 10 people in Boston. Like, it's not no groups of people, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
I just got lucky. Somebody came across me one time, or I did a show and they retained me, or whatever, you know what I mean? Because, like, it's just how it be. So I be a lot of my plays on it, you know what I mean? I play me a lot, you know? So, I mean, you never know who's listening, though. Because I was on Say Cheese. We got on Say Cheese like once or twice. So you never know. But
Definitely never know, man. Anything's possible. Bro.
it's hard to retain those people. Like, there's a million motherfuckers that's us. You know what I mean? Like, a million people are like Drake. It's hard to retain.
I don't know. I don't know. I honestly think that you're on the right path, and I think you're gonna go somewhere further than you already are.
100%.
I really do. Like I don't know. Like I said, ever when I first seen like the whole, because some of my first introductions to you outside of I think I met you like twice, and then on social media
at Liquid one time.
yeah,
I seen at Liquid one time.
and
I
then
remember the show, yeah.
and then like I started seeing like the Clover shit and everything, and like you always have been, when I say this, it's not like on some cap type shit. It's like you've always looked like you're already doing very well. You know what I mean? And it's not like you were capping or trying to finesse the situation. It's just you were always in very good shows. You know what I mean? You were always at the weed fest. Like, you know what I mean? You're branding yourself very well. You're making sure that you're getting yourself in the right situations. Your marketing and networking is on point. Um, honestly, I just keep doing what you're doing. You know what I mean? You're 100% on the right path.
I ain't got no.
I know I'm not, as far as the studio, I'm not highly successful, so I might not hold much weight as far as what I say, but you're definitely on the right path. You know what I mean? You're gonna do really well.
I appreciate that. Definitely. Yeah, I appreciate that. For sure.
And before we sign off, let everybody else know what all your social media ads are,
Yeah,
where they can find you.
I'm at AGB Green on all platforms. You know what I'm saying? Always getting red AGB Green on all platforms. Got the Clover Exotics, Clover Gas. You know what I'm saying? You got the Clover Made Bulls and the CM Bulls Green. You can follow all those if you want to get into the gas or the dogs. Clover merchandise. We got stuff coming soon. You know what I mean? Get there early because you might not be able to get the things
Yeah,
that
I'm
come.
definitely gonna have
You
to
know what I
keep an
mean?
eye
Because
out for that.
you know, we're going when it's there, it's gonna be marketed, and you know, we're going to try to get it going. You know what I mean? And then get ready for the next one. So you know, appreciate y'all for having me.
Oh,
I
most
appreciate
definitely. I
y'all being here, bro.
appreciate you for coming through.
As always, you
And
know what to do. Like, subscribe, comment, and
yeah, this Friday we have who is
Marley?
on Marley State of Mind this Friday? Because I know you know. I don't know yet. I might know.
I don't
The
know.
Muffin Man.
Is it the Muffin Man?
Oh yeah, Folkland Lost. I dropped the
Oh,
flyer
yeah,
this
he
morning. See,
definitely
that's where my
did.
mind's at. This Friday, Marley State of Mind, Folkland Los. Tune in. We'll catch you guys later.